Well, hello there, everybody. Drae here, and welcome to my massive, beautiful Onbu. Today, we're back out in the Wandering Village once again, and I am super excited for this. One of the coolest city builders I have ever played, where you have to actually make sure the massive creature that you're living atop is surviving as well, while you try and build a flourishing city on its back. I played the demo for it, but the game has come out now, so we're going to get back into it and try and build, hopefully, a successful civilization today. Now, looking at my Onbu, this is randomly generated. We have a lot of green for soil, which is good. Only downside is rocks are far away from the middle, so we might want to move a little bit. We have a lot of rocks in front as well, so it actually looks like a decent layout here. But yeah, let's get right into it and start expanding out in this middle. Actually, the one thing I'm noticing is, as compared to most Onbu that I've been on top, not many trees in the middle here, so it's going to be a little bit of a travel time to get over there. All right, but as per usual at the start, I'm going to start harvesting pretty much everything. I'm looking for, where the hell are the berries? Okay, we got a nice berry patch over here, so we can make a berry gatherer later. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Right now, we just need wood and stone, more or less, so, oh, we do not want to do that. This is an Onbu spike, and he will not like it if we start, you know, ripping out his spikes. But we might need to use those later on, unless we can get into these big rocks really, really quickly. I don't know what we need for that. Oh yeah, quarry. That would make sense. Okay, and while they're getting our first little bit of resources, let's get them some tents. So we're gonna put down, I don't know, 6 or something for right now. That should be good. We also probably want to start with dirt roadways, or I'll never build them, because I'm awful for that. Those actually take, do they take trees? No, they are slightly faster on dirt though, so we want to do this right the first time. So first and foremost, we're going to want to deal with storages and, well, our vitals, so food and water. As we saw earlier, we got a lot of berries over here, so I'm gonna try and place this. Oh, look at that! Look at that right in the middle. I don't even have to chop one down. That is a beautiful berry gathering spot, so that's good. We might not need to go too deep into farming early on. I'm gonna also prioritize those homes, so they have homes right away. I'm assuming that will make them a little bit happier. I should mention, it's been a while since I last played, so it might be a little rough at the start, but I have played quite a bit of this, so I understand the basics of it. So we'll see how we can do. Next up, let's get a farm, I guess. I'm thinking farming's gonna be nice over here. There's lots of open space, so we'll put it down at the southern part of the walkway. And farms need water, so we're gonna put an air well right beside that. I think I might even put 2 down. It's probably smart to have multiples, so we'll throw 2 of those down. And then we need storage as well as quickly as possible, so we'll throw 2 water tanks down. Being that we're getting 2 air wells, we'll probably need 2 water tanks. A pantry for the foodies right beside the farm. Perfect. And then material storage we'll just put right over here for right now. All right, so day 1, not too bad. We have vitals going on. My Onbu is still very much asleep, so I would like to get his horn as quickly as possible. I don't even know if that's unlocked yet. I don't. Nope, it's not. So research station might be smart to get right now, because the quicker we can start researching, the faster we get deeper into this game. So I think I'm going to throw that. I want to keep this for housing up here, so I'm going to continue working down this way. And I'm going to prioritize that research building, because, yeah, I want to talk to the Onbu as quickly as possible, so I can direct him where we need to go. So it looks like up ahead we have an Onbu feeding spot, so he's going to spend some time there, and then we have our first nomads that can join us if we do want them to. But yeah, if you've never seen this game before, I guess I should give you a brief backstory. So a certain type of spore has taken over the land, so the only source of survival is going off of the lands on top of these massive Onbu, which is why we're surviving on top of them. The cool thing is this guy just wanders about into different biomes. Some can be dry deserts, some can be tropical oases, and we have to make sure he's alive while we're alive as well. You can actually see his vitals over here. So he's 1% hungry, he's got no poison right now, and his sleepiness is 35%. So it's kind of like you're managing a massive creature while you're building a city as well. Did I build these in the middle of the road? I am great. All right, that's gonna forever bother me, so we're just gonna delete those. We don't need to rush anyways, and we'll do the water tanks right. All right, farm is done, so we're gonna allot pretty much all this space here, farming area. It looks like there is a radius around it that we can only go to. So maybe not the best placement. We can always move this later if we do need to. I don't think we're gonna need this much farm space anyways. We don't have too many units, so let's just drop this back, and we might move that later. But yeah, we want to get into farming as quickly as possible. Research is done. As I said, I want to get Hornblower as quickly as possible. We should be okay for food, but I do want to get that cooked soon too. I just want to make sure we're directing the Onbu as quickly as possible so we go the right ways, because in my testing of this game, it's very, very vital to go in the right directions. So the next thing I think we'll do is get a workers post. Being that I'm advancing rapidly, I want to direct them to keep gathering wood as quickly as possible, and we do that with the workers post. So we'll throw that over here. All right, so now we have the workers post. We can assign what focus we want them to be. And I'm going to say harvesting for right now. Actually, should we just do general? I think for the start, it should be general, but obviously we can have multiple workers posts with different types of workers. Right now, I want to make sure I'm not getting too many jobs, so we at least have 2 people doing general work. That is harvesting, building, and picking up items and moving them. Looks like everybody is going over to these rocks. Perfect, because I want to put a hornblower there. Speaking of that, what is going on? It's the nomads. We will pick them up. We need as many hands as possible right now. Hopefully they're not too mean. We got 3. Actually, let's look at our housing as well. All right, so it looks like I don't have enough housing. Yeah, each of your 19 villagers demands a housing quality of 1 for a total of 19. I guess quality means, you know, placement. So we definitely need more homes. Good thing I checked that. And those are pretty easy to come by, so we'll throw quite a few of those down. I don't want to go too crazy, though, because that's a lot of wood. Looks like my berry gatherer is up. And next up, we are going to get the kitchen so we can process these berries, beets, and Onbu blood into processed food. I think if I remember correctly, that makes the food much better, which would make sense right now, being that we don't have access to a lot of food. Okay, moving ahead, we're going to want to start refining our resources. So I'm going to put refinement down here. We have the stone cutter and carpenter. That will allow us to make stone slabs and planks. And one thing I want to get as quickly as possible is the hornblower. Now, I love the small attention to detail. Being that we're literally talking to the Onbu, you can only place this by its head, because obviously that's where its ear holes are. So I'm going to place this over here only so we don't have to mine those. I want to get this done as quickly as possible because we do have our first crossroads coming up, and I want to make sure we're going in the right direction. Hopefully we have this built in time. I'm going to prioritize that. And pretty much everything else is built, so they should start focusing on that. Yeah, we have actually everything built besides these, which are not prioritized. Let's get ahead of ourselves here. We're going to get the mycologist out. That's for mushrooms, aka Onbu food. So we'll throw that down. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we at least have unlocked right now. Oh, I forgot about the herbalist, which is actually pretty huge. It's for medical, and disease is a big thing in this game. So we'll throw that over here because it's just like the farm. We actually have to place crops. I don't know which research I want next. We can do the village doctor to make sure we're okay when we get poisoned, or we can put the scavenger hut down, which will allow us to find new villagers and whatnot. I think just to play it safe, we don't have any issues right now. But if we do get some sort of disease, I'll be very happy that I got that quickly. So yeah, we'll focus on our vitals as I like to do in most city building games. Which way do we go? All right, I don't know what kind of biome this is. Hopefully it's not too difficult. We have a sleeping and a feeding spot, so he's going to be here for a while. So I kind of like that. I don't want to advance too much. These are actually really nice zones, so it's nice and humid right now, meaning we are gaining lots of water. Let's actually see how we're doing for water. Yeah, we actually have almost 2 filled tanks. Well, not almost filled, but pretty high up there. Okay, and the mycologist is done. We're just going to place this. I think this will be small. This is just for Onbu food. Oh, wait. Does it need to be on dirt? I mean, oh, it is mushrooms. That would make sense. Okay, so let me actually read this. Must be placed on dirt soil. God damn it. All right, so we're going to destroy that because we're not close enough to the dirt soil. And I'm thinking definitely building it down here is the smart idea. And I just heard the horn. That means I think the horn blower's done. Let's get the scavenger hut now. Being that the Onbu's on the move, I do want to find some of these random things that we can get along the map, which would be really nice. And let's also put a horn blower in here. It looks like we already have one. So now we can direct him to walk, run, depending on the biome type. This is very important. This is a cold biome. I don't really know what that means. Maybe crops will have a little bit of an issue. Okay, but the herbalist is done. That means we are going to put down some plots here. I think we're going to keep it small. I don't want to go too crazy with farming, being that we're going to be doing the mycologist as well, and we only have so many people on this thing. I need to get some more people as quickly as possible. Let's also continue working on our roadways. to keep this place as fast as possible and as efficient as possible. Well, we have an okay amount of food, so I'm not too worried. I guess I could tell him to run, though. We can actually choose where we want to go next, so we can either go to a sleeping spot or a feeding spot. He is a little hungry, so it's probably smarter to go north and go that direction. Actually, what is that up ahead? A storm? A short cold snap? Maybe? No. You know what? Being that I'm building food, it might be smart to go the other way. I didn't realize there's a cooldown for this, so we might be going into a cold snap, but that's okay. All right, being that we have a kitchen for our residents, let's get a kitchen for Onbu now. We're already earning the mushrooms. We may as well do that. And then we don't have to worry about finding him food. We can actually just make it for him. Can I have 2 research buildings? Oh, dope. Okay, being that there's so much research that I want to do right now, I think it would be smart to go balls to the wall in it. Let's just actually check out the tree, because I want to start... I'm worried about stone. Stone, I mean, I do have the Onbu horns that I can harvest, but I got a lot of massive boulders that I need quarries for, so I feel like that's something I should be going for right now. So we've been focused a lot on the village, as you can see. We're actually nearing the end of the village tab. I should probably start doing some resource research. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna get 2. We also have Onbu we have to worry about. We're doing a little bit of that. But yeah, I want to get down to the quarry here. So, oh, I can actually queue it up. That's so cool. Dude, this game's so smart. So yeah, I can queue it up. I'm gonna wait for this one, and we're gonna research directly to the quarry for that, so we don't have to hurt Onbu by getting his spikes. I almost forgot about the village doctor. Actually, that's a massive structure, but yeah, we're gonna get that going, so when we do get disease, we don't have to worry about that. I really wish it like gave me an exclamation mark when I had something done, because I overlook a lot of things, clearly. Oh yeah, and the scavenger hut. So this has to go to the side because they jump off this guy like the crazy bastards that they are. Being that we have a roadway here, this is a perfect spot, so we'll place it right there. Okay, let's finally get down the research tab as well. We're gonna get the dung collector, which allows us to produce biogas and fertilizer. This is... I am literally catching the poop out of this massive thing so I can make better crops. Also, biogas, I think, helps with poison, if I remember correctly, and that is the true killer in this game, at least for me, so I want to get to that as quickly as possible. Okay, I did see that my villagers finally got poisoned. 2 are poisoned right now, so I'm really hoping we get this village doctor set up as quickly as possible. We need 1 plank. I do not want to risk disease right now. Unfortunately, planks are extremely slow because we have 1 carpenter right now, but we do have 2 planks in the thing, so I really wish they'd move 1 over. We'll just have to wait. I don't think it's too bad having some poison because we're actually going through a poison zone right now. Onbu's actually at 8% poisoning as well because he was sleeping on the ground. Next up, we have to work with Mr. Onbu. The feeding trebuchet is massive. I'm not going to prioritize that because he's not even that hungry right now, and we should find food along the way, hopefully. Speaking of that, looks like we have a storm to the left and a sleeping spot to the, a storm to the right and a sleeping spot to the left. So we're going to go north for right now. I'll keep an eye out, though, because we might want to change that. Ooh, an iron mine. I didn't even know there was iron in this game, so that's exciting. That means, oh, we can get fine sand as well. I don't know what these are for, but probably good to start stockpiling some of the more higher tiered resources for when we do need them. Okay, so we're going to get the Onbu doctor. Again, I'm really focused on vitals right now because I don't want to run into issues. So we have a doctor for us, a doctor for the Onbu, food for the Onbu once we build that trebuchet, and food for us. I think we're doing okay. Speaking of that, we should have the poo-poo collector. So how the hell does this work? Do I have to put it on the butt? Of course I do. All right, so we'll start mining some dung with this. I don't know if I necessarily need that right now, but I got to assume having fertilizer would be a good idea. Oh my god, look at this field. Is that poison? What is this, fresh air? Oh, it's fresh air. Yes, Onbu, enjoy it, buddy. Breathe well, my dude. Dude, the Onbu is so freaking cute. Okay, and let's work on the cactus plantation now. It's a source of water in hot climates. Again, vitals are my key right now, so it might be smart to have like 2 different farms, 1 for water, 1 for food. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. We'll throw the Onbu doctor down over here. Right now, we're running into major wood issues, so if I could find some wood, that would be great. I really want to get this shrine done, though, so let's speed up time here. All right, and we're actually gaining no water right now because we're in an arid environment. Also, temperature is torrid. So yeah, this isn't a very fun zone. I really wish I didn't go in here. Hopefully we can get out of here pretty quickly. We're going through that hot spot right now. We brought back 1 knowledge. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I don't care. I need to do this quick. That's not the one I wanted. What was the, I don't think it's here anymore. All right, and I think we're going to go for corn plantation next. Corn is very heat resistant and requires little water. Being that we're going through a desert right now, it might be smart to change this over to corn. Oh my god, I just realized my food is getting kind of scary. I have to remember, we're just getting out of the desert and crops had a hard time growing. So I probably shouldn't freak out just yet, but I didn't even see that. Oh man, that could have been ended very, very badly. I actually have no water as well. Thankfully, I'm producing water, which is probably why we have a lack of food. This should change. God, I hope it changes. Okay, we're at like critical. We need this trebuchet done. So, yeah, I'm gonna tell people to stop doing certain things. Oh, I didn't even see that we have an Onbu feeding spot here, so we don't need to freak out as much as I thought. His hunger just dropped immensely. All right, and we have a group of settlers. Thank God. How many do we get? Oh, 4 people. Perfect. And I'm gonna send a party to this other area. That should help us out with the lacking amount of workforce that we had. I'll throw a couple more tents down. I think I'm researching huts right now, so I don't want to go too crazy with those because we're probably going to slowly change those over. We have 30 people in 30 houses, so perfect. We'll worry about more housing later. We have lots of workers now. Thank God. Okay, this is huge. So I'm going to throw my Onbu some food. It should just chuck it at him. I can even give him a laxative so he poops more. And a constipator so he stops pooping. I don't know why you would want him to stop, but that is interesting. Maybe to save on food? I don't know. All right, but he just threw it. Yes, enjoy, Mr. Onbu. That really didn't help too much, but we have lots more food coming up, so we'll just keep throwing him food every now and then to make him happy. Speaking of that, let's also... Oh my god, there's a tornado up ahead. Or sorry, a thunderstorm. That's one aggressive thunderstorm. Let's finally... Ooh. I was going to say, let's finally get the hut, but the cospost heap sounds actually interesting. So yeah, let's get that. I want to get the decontaminator now. In my first playthrough, I don't know if you remember, if you did watch it, I think I died due to decontamination. So we actually only need 1 more research for that, and that fights the spread of toxic plants. And yeah, we'll get more into that the deeper we go into the game, so it's probably good to do that now. Okay, but Onbu is now filled, so that's good. We have more villagers coming, so we may as well pick them up. And look at that. We are now 33 strong. A second ago, it feels like we only had 17. So that's all I needed, man, was some workers. And we just entered a mountain biome, so that's exciting. I thought this was the same biome, but this is a little bit different. Uh-oh. I just noticed that we have a storm that we're going to definitely get hit by. Great. I don't know what this entails, but, well, I have everything. I should be okay. Oh, this guy's poisoned, but we have a doctor. Perfect. Hopefully we can survive this storm. Yep, it just hit. A thunderstorm is sweeping over the village. Does that mean we can get electrocuted? I don't think... Can I see the clouds from this view? Oh. Oh, great. My air wells broke. Of all things, you attack my water source and both of them... there might be more things. Oh, there's lots of things breaking. Oh my god, that was an awful. That was awful. All right, all hands on deck. We need to start deconstructing. So I have these guys as carriers and harvesters. We need them to go to builders right now so we can deconstruct. All right, thankfully the village has worked together and everything besides the water is pretty much done again. Do we have any water with us? No, we need to get on this water as quickly as possible. I'm trying to tell them, hey, start doing this, but they don't seem to care too much, so I'm going to prioritize both. And yeah, that's probably why we should start farming the cacti, because having some water crops would be very, very smart. Can you guys please build that? All right, don't deconstruct that one. Build this one. Build. Build faster. Okay, well, we are earning water once again, so we should be okay. We're getting an influx of food. So that was a freaking nightmare, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to the map, I guess. Man, that was a little scary. But yeah, we're about to rebuild our airwell. We rebuilt everything else. And I think we'll wrap up this first episode here, guys. It was a lot to take in for episode 1. We have pretty much all our vitals set up. Only other big thing that I know of, at least, that we have to worry about now is the poison. So we'll definitely be doing that in the next one. And hopefully we can fix our famine, because as you can see, we have a few that are a little bit hungry. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this absolutely weird and awesome city builder. I absolutely love this game and I want to see where it goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.